Get it up here. Give it up for Len.
Ladies first. Otherwise, you'd tell my mother on me. Okay. I'm gonna do three pieces that have been inspired by a friend of mine out in Virginia, a poet named Mary Carol Hackett. And I mean, you already know this. We pay attention to what people say, and we make notes on what people tell us and stuff like this, and eventually turn them into poems, which is where these come from. Some things that Mary...
Do you need it? I noticed a problem with the mic. Do you need to get the mic so it's closer to your head? Because it's hard
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Figure out how to... I think it was too low for me, even in this tone. All right.
Yeah, you and I are the tallest two in the group.
I know. Well,
That should work.
lean a lot.
Yeah, lean a lot.
Lean a lot.
Yeah. Sure. How's that?
Lovely.
That work better?
Awesome.
Okay. Anyway, she's responsible for things that she said for these three poems. First one is called Sur le Pont d'Avignon, which is the old children's song about dancing on the bridge in France. We danced under parking lot lights. It seemed the place, it seemed the moment to hold each other in a two-step, to whisper as our lips brushed of our love. This is how we lived, dancing without invitation or warning at a local food store grand opening. It's what we felt like. You wore a poodle skirt, peasant blouse, Mary Jane's. I wore Bermudas, t-shirt, boat shoes. We wore our love like nightlights on our sleeves. This is how we lived. People smiled, people clapped. Some seemed embarrassed. Nobody joined in. Brief weeks later, you were gone. It's never not the place, not the moment. Okay, shelter. 1. She dreams about her husband in some deep night place where golden memories must take her. Might sadden, but can't really hurt. They live in the dream in pioneer style. Simple house, animals and children mixing in the yard, crops sufficient to their needs, and so much love, struggles are eclipsed. He sings to her now, in death as in life. At every opportunity, his voice echoes. Even friends who don't believe in heaven would testify that's where his voice comes from. 2. Their man-child wanders the house, minstrel singing his own doggerel in the French she taught while sitting at the kitchen table, paring potatoes, cutting garden-picked tomatoes, chopping lettuce from the next row of turned earth over. The garden she tends still grows. The harvest won't be done for years, long after she leaves this place to grandchildren not yet fully conceived. She sees her husband in their son, sees the future she now shapes alone, and thinks the world might be saved. 3. Spring is here. Red wings sing new dawns. The April sun takes the snow away, softens the aches in early 50s bones. Time to do a little cleaning in the car. Tucked between the seats, not yet faded with too many years, a simple note that takes her by surprise and makes her entire being smile. Mary, I'd go through all the shit again if it still led me to you. She reads it twice, holds it close before the first tear falls. And the third one. This was actually a prompt that one of Mary's college students put out for National Poetry Month. Blank is my favorite shape, and I just had to color outside the lines a little bit. The shapes of you. The line of light that is your hand reaching for mine is not my favorite shape, any more than the curve of your breath as it lifts and lowers your breasts. The gentle raindrops of your words describing your day in the evening. The folds of thinking of you in all the corners of my heart. Each and more, part and parcel, shapes inseparable from the whole. So I didn't finish with anything real cheerful. What can I tell you? You know?
We're claimed to be poets, so that's
Yeah.
probably not what we're supposed to be going on.
Yeah, right.
Or something. I don't know. I have to read something before I call up Dan. Because I keep talking about CCAD magazine, but the coolest, I